there's this platform I'm gonna be bringing out to make sure that you talked yesterday and it touched most of the people, and that's why I'm here to consider it being done, as we have much of the small girls and minor girls outside here who want to be, or they are lacking such kind of the essential things like the pads, like panty.
And
You know, whenever we talk about pant,
I think that because of lack of pads, lack of panties, we girls go outside here, do things, and outside here things are very hard. There's nothing for free. Nothing for free.
That's why you find yourself now. Now I want to bring this platform of helping the small kids and the smaller, talk about the girl child in general. And I want to help them get the pads. Is it something that will help?
Very
yeah, even me, I was thinking that platform
point
that you have come
with.
Even me, I was saying that if I could have money, I could do that.
So
help the minor girls, help the girls or the girl child, because it's something that's bringing chaos, and it has subjected many of the ladies into such kind of early pregnancies. Okay. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are, welcome back. It's Underscore Gintu, back again to the roots of today. And today it's a very fantastic day coming out from this position. And today we are at the fish pond. People are always talking about Gintu, you are hiding in the bushes. It's not bushes. We are in my fish ponds here always, and I have a city which is very confidential, and it's reserved for everyone or anyone who needs such kind of video, or you want to a little bit leisure and make sure that things are coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. And from my right side I have who?
It's Obasa.
Fantastic. And from my left,
Queen Buhanse.
So I am Jesus now.
Yeah, Jesus.
I was.
I think that you are.
Jesus was. How many people? How many thieves?
3 thieves.
3 thieves or 2?
2 thieves.
Were crucified.
They were 2. One here, another one here.
Why can't you say one here, one here?
Oh, one here and another one here.
Okay. Exactly. Coming out from this position today, and guys, from wherever you are, we have this a little bit of a podcast coming to you. And from this side right now, where have you reached right now? Today now you are not going for construction. No problem. Now it's you have to leisure. How are you now feeling right now?
I'm feeling good.
You are feeling good and okay?
I'm not okay.
Introduce yourself, because you have a platform too.
Hello guys, welcome to the Gintu.
Yeah, it's Gintu.
Welcome to It's Gintu's channel.
Yeah.
Here we are in the fish pond. As you can see, we are sitting. So be ready for what we are going to introduce today.
Introduce, or we are going to fire.
To fire today.
So you know it's fire.
Today we are going to fire something.
We are going to fire something. Fantastic. In your channel.
So I also have a channel. Yeah. It's Obasa.
It's Obasa.
Please consider to
subscribe, like, share, comment, and redeem. Fantastic. And to the left side of me.
So hi guys, here is Queen Buhanse.
Yeah.
Thank you Gintu for inviting us in this Rambos.
Okay.
Fish ponds here. So guys, sit, relax, and enjoy.
Enjoy the video.
Hey, go and chase that endo nifukuzire ng'ombe ipande juu kwa fish pond. Yeah, there are some cows here that want to interfere with the walking area. It's called the dikes. Yeah, where people are walking into the fish pond are called the dikes. So they want to interfere with you have to bear with the circumstances of this area. So I've come here abrupt. I found the cows are here. So maybe this is the time now they know Gintu is no longer available. So this is the time they are coming always. Fantastic. So from this position, guys, yesterday, so you had a very good talk yesterday.
Yeah.
And with Farmer Isa.
Yeah.
And also you are part of the program. But I can just start with you. From the past videos, I ever talked to your mother. And she talked about that, forgone is forgone. If the milk has poured down, it has poured down. You cannot collect the milk, you cannot collect water. It's either you decant that water. So talked about it's not a must that you have to say whoever is the father of the kid, whoever is who, but you have to go back to school. Or you have the same intention, or you have changed?
I have the same, but
But what?
You told me that there's somebody who is going to sponsor me starting a tuition.
A tuition.
But
yeah, you told me. I have that information right now, and that's why I'm here. I can start with you right now, so as we can finish with you, then we go back to her. Your mother talked about there's a staff teacher who is now a former teacher. Has staffed. A person who has left job is called?
Retired.
Retired. He has staffed work. Exactly. So about the mother talked about he cannot do that right now, and I considered to go back to the same person who is called teacher who? Teacher Jane?
Yeah, Teacher Jane.
Teacher Jane, and I had got back there, and she told me that I'm waiting for your time and also the revision books, and I want to communicate to the person who talked about I want to be making sure that you are getting a tuition and how much is the teacher. So I had to consider the two parts before I have to conclude how the things are coming. So about the mother now talked about the counseling, yes, but in terms of teaching, that's why he has just staffed. If it could be teaching again, he could be back in school. So it was about now I have just one point to consider, but I talked about because Teacher Jane talked about she cannot teach mathematics and physics. So I had considered to have she had to look for one who can teach you mathematics and physics. So as the day of mathematics, because we're gonna be having a timetable, whenever it's now the time for physics or the time for mathematics, she's gonna be coming in. But you talked about physics, you're gonna be going to drop it.
Yes.
Why do you want to drop physics? And we have to do sciences, so you can be a nurse, you can be a doctor.
Even I want to be a nurse or a journalist, but
physics.
I know physics must be there, but I decided let me drop and take home science.
Home science. So home science is the cultivation of stomach.
Right.
So you want the stomach first?
Yes.
Okay. From your consideration, how can you talk to her in terms of selecting of subjects there?
You know, selecting of the subject. She knows the one. Which subject may I go there to perform? Okay. So it's her own choice.
No, sometimes you can get a counseling from outside. The person can tell you that if you take mathematics, you'll take physics, you take sciences.
That is common sense. Yeah. That is common sense. As to me, physics.
No go zone.
No go zone.
It's a no go zone.
Yeah.
But for you are doing it.
Yeah, I know I was doing it, but I decided let me work with home science. You know, sometimes even home science.
How was the teacher who was handling? Because I know maybe it's coming from the teacher who was handling that physics now. Maybe was he so aggressive? Or he was brutal, or she? He was a he or she?
He was a he.
He was a he.
He was taking something. Kapombe.
Or he was taking liquor. So whenever he comes, he knows that it is physics. No jokes. Jokes aside.
Jokes aside.
Oh, canes. You know, students have to be caned. What's the problem with
sometimes even if
the buttocks cry. Not only you, but buttocks you cannot sit down.
Yeah.
I can have a history because even me, some days I was a prefect, but I misused my professional. Hey, my friend. Hey. My buttocks, I was not even sitting. Even sleeping, it's kichali. Talk about kichali. Sleeping with the stomach. And the head. You have to know, you are now like a fuko. Fuko is called what? Mouse?
The mouse is a mouse.
A mouse? It was like a mouse,
that he
has to like chali. The stomach is down. But up here, if somebody can come, in the high school, whenever somebody comes, he can just beat you. Hey. Ha! I can kill you. I can kill you with that. You just to do this one and to my buttocks. Now hey, my friend, it's fire. Whenever even somebody touches with bare hand this way, you have triggered. You have triggered the bullet. So, and to you right now, you talked about okay, you're gonna be doing some science. It's not a problem with that. So we have to look for a teacher who can teach home science.
Even
the Form 1, I went to Form 1 and I got home science. It was there, but in my Form 1, the second week, the government removed it from that school.
You know, home science, it is not even required teacher. Home science is something that you apply. Like, when I was in school, I could take some books of home science of other students. Then I could pass.
You can peruse.
Yeah.
And
You know,
revise.
yeah,
And
revise.
you get the point.
Yeah.
And you can hustle with it.
Something like a question can come even how to clean a house.
Okay.
Yeah. So you apply.
Okay, it has even first aid.
Yeah.
Oh.
First aid.
Oh,
How-
I know
yeah.
that one. The first aid of you working in this kind of an area. If a person maybe does this and this and this, there's the machines that are versatile, something like exactly. So the only thing that I knew, you know, my big brother was doing home science. He ever came with that one of making chapati, that stick. So he was talking about, hey, we are eating. So whenever I went to that school, I was about, home science.
I'm going to eat
Because
there.
if it's eating,
I will
and
be full.
I liked food very much, but due to unconditional circumstances, the government,
Food monger.
it brought it outside, you know, and I was so embarrassed. But we have to continue with the subject, you know. And now yesterday, onto the platform, I saw you were talking about some of the ladies outside there that are being exploited, and much of the things that are making them to be exploited, it's lack of essential needs, you know. Like I heard you talking about the pads, talking about the underwears, talking about those essentials ones, and also applying oil. Applying oil. So have you ever been into such kind of a position?
Yeah.
You asking for a German so as I can get something.
Yeah.
Get us this story. Get us the story. What happened? Before we come to you, because we know it has happened. So you can tell us how it happened.
Okay, for example, when you are at school, your days has come and you don't have pads.
The day.
Yeah.
Or the opening day, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have pads. You will go to your fellow friend and tell her.
Which is that friend? A boyfriend?
No,
Ah,
a
a
fellow
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Fellow girlfriend.
Okay, let me use a fellow classmate, but a girl, and ask her, I'm on my days, please help me with a pad.
Okay.
You see? And if she does not have a pad, what will you do?
The answer
Okay.
she told you, some tell you, I came here alone. Eh? So that things that I have, if it could be you are asking for a pad, she could answer, I come here alone, and that shopping my mother told me all.
It's for my the entire period.
Yeah.
I'm here in school.
Yeah. Some of them are telling you, I have that one boyfriend that provide for me everything.
So why can't you look
asks
So
for
why can't you look for?
Yeah.
For
Look
one?
for one who will provide for you. You see?
Do you
those
think that
guys-
even in school, do you think that there's this kind of a scenario? A girl can tell you that, hey, I have this kind of a boyfriend outside
exactly.
there. You know, he provides to me.
Yeah.
Even today, he has sent me 1,000 shillings. How do you
and
react? Do you think that it's gonna be the one that is triggering girls to get into such kind of the scenario?
You admire the girl and you look for one. A sugar daddy outside there, she give you 1,000. And you will not give me 1,000 for free.
Yeah.
I have to give you something, then we go. For you to give me that 1,000, you see, because I don't have pad.
You can sell firewood.
At school, will I go to sell
Oh,
fire?
it's in school now. You're
Yeah.
talking now. You are
so
in
when
school.
we close school, I'll come outside here
Okay.
for me to look that one boyfriend or a sugar daddy. For him to provide for me that pump. What do you call it?
What?
Pampers
Yeah, not pump, pads.
and pads.
Yeah.
So the point now to drive home, whenever you are in school or whenever now you are home, you are making a shopping. Do you think that the parents are failing, or it's you who you are failing, not telling the parents that I need this amount of pads, or I need this amount of this?
Let me give
From
you-
from your point now.
You know, that's
A little bit. We have a point of yeah, you are talking about a point. We are talking about now whenever you are at home, and now you are doing a shopping to make sure that you are going back to school.
Yeah.
Do you think that the parents are the ones who are failing not to give you money enough for you to do such kind of a shopping, or it's due to the bankrupt at home? What can be the scenario? Because now you're going to school and asking for a pad, it means that maybe you don't know yourself, or sometimes it comes urgently?
Okay, we know ourselves, and some of us it come urgently.
Okay.
Okay, being at home, there is this thing we call poverty.
Poverty.
Yeah. Some parents give us 80 bob to buy just for one only pad.
That one, one, yeah.
And one pad is like
how many? 6 of them?
6 pieces to 8 pieces.
Okay.
No, and at time we have like 3 months.
3 months.
You see?
And
we have a half time there.
And you can find a girl, you know, girls were different. You can find a girl goes in period in even per month, first day of a month and last day
of a month.
And you find a girl, there are some girls who even go for 1 week or 2 weeks or for 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks.
So you find even there was a girl in our school. He was going 3 weeks, and you find a girl. So the parts that she has come eat from home.
They are minimal.
They are minimal.
Okay. Okay, and to this kind of a scenario, guys, I think it's the one that's mostly affecting the girls and to the village, because they are just exposing themselves to make sure that if there are poverty at home, they'll not show this kind of the poverty up to the school. And I think that's now the scenario that they're now going in with it to an extent that they're gonna now look for what is called for a boyfriend, look for somebody who will just be catering for their services, like I want money, I want this, I want this. So that's the scenario that's turning all the girls onto the village and making them now to look like, you know, we have this kind of a point that in school we have talk about the dynasty students, talk about the minor dynasty, and talk about now the local ones. So you can find that a girl wants now to subject herself into the dynasty class, but where she's coming from, it's from a poor. So do you think that one can cause for the ladies to be exploited outside here, or for early talk about early pregnancies?
Yeah, it can.
How does it happen in school? Because with the boys, we have a different scenario, and you, the ladies, we have the different scenario. How does it happen?
You know, if you can find a girl, so that to show in school that he come from a
background that's more wealthy, yeah?
So you find a girl that is where she take an advantage, so that the student not to
which one in Kiswahili?
wasijue eti sasa natoka familia.
Or you have to pretend, to pretend.
I'm not from a poor family.
That is where they
you have to show off. Make sure that you are putting yourself in a class that's not yours.
Now, in order to put yourself in that class, you have to find someone. That is where you find a girl looking for sugar daddy.
Exactly.
Not only sugar daddy, we have boys outside there who have money.
You know, you boys outside here, you not give us that money sugar daddy will give us.
Who told you that one?
We have experience.
From your experience, who is the best?
Sugar daddy is the best.
So you know it's the best. That's why you went there.
That's why I wronged there.
And you knew you wronged. And you knew you were going there, but you knew you have to do that one.
But I'm sorry.
But you are sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Let me tell you, let me ask you.
It's just
you talk about you have
Tama inaitwa aje pa?
You are
Aj. The
which one?
Tama kanaitwanga.
Tama.
Yeah.
Tama is like talk about greed somehow.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not an urge. Just because of that greedy.
And you want something.
So
from you now, you talked about you have 2 kids right now.
Yeah.
And right now, I have this kind of a platform. Before we just go on to your story, there's this platform I'm going to be bringing out to make sure that you talked yesterday and it touched most of the people. And that's why I'm here to consider it being done, as we have much of the small girls and minor girls outside here who want to be, or they are lacking such kind of the essential things like the pads, like panty. You know, whenever you talk about pant now you are or panties. They call panties. That's many. Whenever we talk about pant, you know, in United States they call long trouser the pant one.
You know, we girls, we have to have panties. I'm talking about 5, 6, not 2, 3, 4. No.
A dozen.
A dozen, 12, exactly.
I can remember even me whenever I was being admitted to Form 1, we were told that from this budget you have to make sure that you are coming with a dozen of cowboy. Is it called a cowboy?
Yeah, it's a cowboy.
What's the name of it now?
It's a boxer.
The boxer innerwear. Underwear or innerwear.
The underwear, innerwear.
Innerwear, underwear. Exactly. So I was about, is this teacher normal? Because even me from I was born, my mother used to get me, like whenever I was a little boy, I had only 2 or 3. I was changing.
At least boys, you will have 2 or 3, but for girls, a dozen.
You know that a boy can rest with 1 up to 1 month.
Yeah, I know very well. But girls, no, X. I think that because of lack of pads, lack of panties, we girls go outside here, do things, and outside here things are very hard.
Yeah.
There's
very nothing for free.
Nothing for free.
That's why you find yourself now. Now I want to bring this platform of helping the small kids and the small talk about the girl child in general.
Exactly.
And I want to help them get the pads. Is it something that will help?
Very.
Yeah, even me was thinking that platform
point
that you have come
you
with.
have come with.
Even me, I was saying that if I could have money, I could do that.
So
help the minor girls, help the girls or the girl child, because it's something that's bringing chaos, and it has subjected many of the ladies into such kind of early pregnancies.
Yeah.
Even me, I was thinking that if I could have money, I could come with that project that you are coming up with.
Okay. But me, I can be a project manager, but you be the suppliers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can it work?
Yeah, it can.
So guys, I think it's one of the platform that's gonna be running because I have already seen at the budget, and I've gone to the merchants. You know, we have the wholesalers, we have the merchants, we have the retailers. So the merchants are the first ones. They're the ones that are receiving product from the factory direct. I've gone there, I've found the best one. It's called Soft Care.
Yeah, exactly.
The best one, because I've got about many names. The only one that even my girlfriend used to send me, go and bring me Soft Care. So whenever we reached there, I talked about, do you have pads? They talked about, yes, we have them. Which type? I talked Soft Care. Is there anyone? Talked about the China ones. The China ones that are more, that are a little bit cheaper, and they're 1,200 per carton.
So
1,200 per carton, which is 1,200, which is approximately $100. And there's that one now, which is called Soft Care. It's much expensive. It's about 1520, which is 1,520 shillings that are found onto the merchant store. And in US dollars, it's about how many? 105?
I don't know.
It's around 100.
I have never touched US dollars in my hands.
Oh.
It's
about $110. Yeah, it's about $110. Not 100, 12, which is $12. So not 100. No, it's about $12. Kenya, $12, which is the other ones. They are $10. But Soft Care, it is around let's talk about it's around $15. Okay. Exactly, it's around $15, and you can just get a carton that has 24 of them inside. Exactly. So if you can just get much of the sponsors who can take us through that kind of a position to make sure that we are supplying them outside here, because yesterday's video I just analyzed it and I saw that, hey, I think now this the kind of the thing that these ladies are subjected out.
Yeah.
And it's now, whenever now, you can never know how these ladies are being exploited, because maybe she has to go and look for a boyfriend, go look for sugar daddy to make sure that he's supplementing such kind of the essential things that maybe the parents are poor due to the pocket demand. And I've seen it gonna be helping, and you might be the people who are now, you know, I cannot know more about that one, so I can just be the project manager, but you be what? You be the suppliers. So as you can just identify the ladies who are reaching at that position to make sure that they are getting such kind of the parts and helping themselves. And we're gonna now now, if a person can just talk about, okay, let's have such kind of a platform, it's going to be running, and we have the people who can just supply them, and we can arrange one day, maybe a Sunday, maybe a Saturday, we can arrange whenever the primary kids are home, talk about the minor students are home, talk about whenever everyone is at home,
we
to make sure that
together.
you have to go, talk to them first, and behind the camera before we can just lead the cameras, and make sure that we are selecting a place like a field, and they should come there, and we can just give them such kind of their product so that they can just use it. How do you think about it from the right side?
Yeah, I think that is good. That is good project.
Okay.
If we can get money, even me, many guys got some
Challenges.
like me, some challenges due to those things, small things like pads, panties. Yeah, that is where you find a girl like me here. I'm.
Gintu, today we were discussing.
She has not finished.
Let me cut it off, but small. Today we were discussing something in the house, but I will not tell the name of the girl. She told us, one day I did not have a pampers. The best thing that I did, I cut
even me was there.
A mattress.
A
mattress.
And he uses what?
A blanket.
Blanket?
A piece of a blanket. She cover it with
outside. Washed or dirty?
Wash. She cover it with that a blanket. Then she put. I was like, where? Outside here.
That's why now the we talk about the poverty has reached, and that's what I was talking about. Now you can find yourself now. You're talking about it. Me, I'm getting just a mattress, and I have to cut a mattress.
And
I have to put a blanket. So those ones are cut. Now you are cutting things that are useful unto the house. And whenever you're cutting such kind of the things, it means that now if she comes and see you, you have a good a pad from Soft Care. You talk about, hey, how do you find it?
I am using the blanket. Go and look outside.
You have to go and look for how she is getting that one. So I have to go and look. So that's the biggest problem that's protruding outside here.
Yeah, that is the biggest problem outside here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Somebody to help us. Somebody there.
Yeah,
whoever is there.
there.
RNM, wherever you are. We talk about adoptee. Talk about wherever you are. I'm a China, talk about Jamaican baby, wherever you are. We can just have such kind of the thing running onto the village. And we have the young ladies outside there to make sure that they are overcoming such kind of the scenarios.
Yes.
And it's very awkward that they're subjected into that. And Jesus. But I'm not a lady. You are now talking about it. I've ever heard about it.
We are talking as a ladies. Ladies here. Gintu, don't help me a big house. Don't help me a big fridge. Just help those young generation that are coming. People here don't have even pants.
Pants.
Yeah.
Panty.
Yeah, panty.
Underwear.
People suffer. Girls.
How do they now? How do they now wear if they don't have a pant? It's just a plain. Just
you can find.
or I don't get it.
Yeah, because here is one-on-one.
Yeah, it's one-on-one. There's no problem. Yeah.
I have just one panty, and there in the middle it has cut like this.
Oh, they have spots. I've ever seen it whenever we were childhood. We were playing father mother. You know that play?
Yeah.
In the
a girl come to you, imagine I don't have even panty. And a panty is just a 50 bob.
Yeah.
And you are sleeping on a very good house. When I come here, Gintu, please help me 80 bob. I go to buy pads. Will you give me?
I will just talk about you. Don't you have a father?
Yes.
That's the only thing
That is the only.
Okay, these are our African fathers.
Yeah.
Will they buy you pads?
Even let me talk about this. It's very heavy. If a father, not talk about you have the parents who are educated. We have the parents who are a little bit educated, who reached, maybe they drop out. We have the father who never now attended.
Some of them.
So who never even attended school.
Like me. Now will I go to tell my father to buy me pampers
or a panty? Is there a landed?
No, I don't think so.
So is a person who can just talk about you have your mother. Go talk to your mother. What are you talking to me now?
And if my mother does not have that is
money,
why we are looking a form. Tunatafuta ile njia.
We are looking for a pathway.
A pathway
that
for our young ladies out here
can be helped.
Yeah, can be helped.
Jesus.
Ladies are crying, and that is why they are early.
Do you mean that it's only small upcoming girls, or we have even the people talk about even the bigger people in secondary school? The people who don't have something.
Yeah.
And I think
Even
it's
the bigger people,
not only in primary school,
even in secondary school.
even in secondary school.
Yeah.
And why don't you?
Let me tell you. You know, even when I was in school, you could find a girl doesn't have a panty. So she joined in school with the 12 panty, 12 panty. But you find in school a girl does not have even a single.
Even one.
You just decided to to supply.
Let me talk about this. There's a time I gave people a story that I was working in a tipper, which is I was working in a lorry. And I was called for doing such kind of, I was a businessman, and I was getting some contracts that, hey, Gintu, where are you? I have something here, so as you can just come and take it. So I was about to have a work, yes. There's a school here, certain school. We are going to make some cleanness, so you will just come and collect the leaves from the school and go and throw them or heap them wherever you want. So you talk about just the leaves. Just the school is being, and it's the same school we were. So we went there with the tipper, and I went and negotiated. We were talking about, I will pay you the money that you want. And it's just taking and disposal. It's only you who know where you will go and dispose. So I was about, hey, why can't you burn them? Put them somewhere and burn if it's the leaves. Okay, let me go and see what is it. I went and it was an exhauster came and exhausted things from the toilet. Now it has heaped outside, they have dried. So it's us to make sure that we have a spade and put them to the rolly and go and throw. I was about, oh my living God. The panties we saw inside there.
Maajabu.
There are so many. And I was about, is this a real panty? It's a very good one. But I asked that question to my brother. He was the driver. Do you think that a person can throw such kind of, whenever you are just spading, you are scooping, then you get a spade, it has got to something. Then you make sure that you take it so as you can see it not be blank. So as you can take it, scoop it well. So you take a panty, which is a very good panty, and it was a very good one, and it's like a new one. So I asked my brother, how can somebody throw this one? And I say it's very new. Talked about, hey, they have menstruation periods. Yeah. So maybe he never had a pad. Then the mess came abruptly. So the panty got the miscellaneous challenges or miscellaneous effect. Now it has to be thrown out. Do you think was it a real fact or how was it?
A real fact.
So it means that whenever it can come abrupt, maybe somebody doesn't have a panty, can use an underwear.
An underwear as like a pad.
A pad.
A pad.
Jesus.
Outside here,
we are suffering.
We are suffering.
You are suffering.
We are really suffering.
So from your platform now, for the people who are just getting this kind of the stories outside here, you can just know how to positive comments always, and how can we get that kind of a platform to help our girls outside here not to get being exploited and their minors, so as to evacuate from this kind of the scenarios. Who gave this pregnant? Who gave who pregnant? Who gave who who is the father? Who is this? So for us to cut that one short, we have to make sure that we are developing from down, going up.
Yeah.
And what about now? Yeah, what about now? We talk about, most of the girls talk about, they have that, talk about?
Family planning.
Family planning.
Okay.
How is it called in the other name?
I think it's family planning.
It has another name that they call it, but it's a family planning that prevents you from getting pregnancy. What about now if we talk about to these young ladies or young girls who will be coming, so as they can receive the pads, so as we can talk to them behind the camera, that we can give them an awareness and give them some guidance and counseling.
Yeah, exactly.
That why can't you abstain from this kind of the sex one.
Yeah,
so as you can keep your body, not only that you can get diseases, even we have STI, STDs, we have HIV. Yeah, that's the STDs.
Yeah,
we have HIV and AIDS, you know. And why can't you abstain? Do you think that for most of the people have been, you know, in primary and secondary, there's this topic of first aid, and they talk about abstinence, ABC. I think it's ABC. Abstain. I don't know what and what, or how is it called? It was an ABC, I think it was that one. And do you think that does it work right now, or this kind of how does it called adolescence? Or adolescence has brought some chaos now.
Me, I think for adolescents, you can just protect yourself. Yeah.
So the protection now, can we talk to the small girls or the people will be having, put them together whenever they're receiving the pads, talk to them, you as the ladies, talk to them as you now, you have experienced these things outside here. Talk to them that, okay, abstinence is the best. Then do you think that abstinence and the family planning, which is the best?
No, family planning for small ladies,
it's not recommendable.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
good.
abstinence is the best.
Yeah, exactly.
So can you talk to them so as they can just do that?
Yeah, we can.
We
You can.
Yeah, I have experience. I am the best teacher. But even I can be best teacher
To make sure
because I
that
have experience.
outside here.
you have seen it.
Not for
I
me
have
being-
seen it and I have experience.
We have really experienced outside.
So
here.
from you, the scenario talking about now, you have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Now we are back to you. How did you get the first one? Because I've seen her. She's a she. What's the name?
Lydia Boke.
Lydia Boke. Lydia. You are Lydia. Hey, Lydia. I had a girlfriend called Lydia several years ago. Whenever we talk about Lydia,
Hi, Lydia.
I can just remember the perfume.
Whenever you are.
No, the perfume. She has, you know, they have to make sure that they have something that is interacting so as you can get that one, you know. So she was coming with, I don't know even that kind of a perfume it was called. I don't know, Sugar Baby, something like that perfume called that one. It was so fantastic to me. Whenever this kind of a thing happens, I was about, oh my living God. Hey, now during that time I was a Shamba boy.
And where is she?
Shintishi? Shintishi went to college and university. She was picked there. She was talking about now. You know these ladies sometimes.
Fish powder now.
Not only that way, they talk about they have a home boyfriend and a town home boyfriend. So I was a home. So he saved me. How did it? It was what? Home what? Homeboy. I saw that name and I was like stressed, you know. A girl calling your boyfriend now a homeboy. I was about this is my nursing me, you know. This is my nursing me. And I am a baby. So from your platform now, you're talking about this kind of a scenario now. How did you get the first? And you talked about you dropped out of school. What happened?
Yeah, exactly. I saw somebody telling you that face this Kinyabohansi and ask her story.
Yeah, story. Exactly.
So my story, I got my firstborn when I was in Form 2.
Form 2?
Yeah.
You?
When I was in Form 3, going to Form 4.
And you Form 2?
But I did the exam, which I did Form 3 exam to Form 4. I was having a seaplane.
A seaplane. And you?
So Form 2 going to Form 3, I had a C-.
C-.
Yeah.
And now you are kaboom.
I was like this.
Now the scenario. What made you to go for and how did it now come so as you got that pregnancy?
So when I
the
got
pads?
Not the pads, the pocket money.
Pocket money?
Yeah, for it. My father had to give me 200 bob. Don't look me like this. My father gave me 200.
200
How
shillings.
Is $200 in dollars?
200. That's like one. It's like $1. 1 point.
Okay, just
1 point
here
something.
I don't have. After ya kujipaka.
Cream. Lotions.
I don't have lotion. I don't have shoe polish.
Shoe polish.
My God.
You don't have the kiwi itself.
I met somebody outside there. He lied to me so many things and gave me pregnant.
So how this kind of which kind of a lie? Because now you are in hunger and you are looking for food.
And
so
I'm
how did he
looking
come with
for
that food?
I'm looking for that shoe polish for toothpick, and in my pocket I just have 200 shillings.
So this guy now told you that get this 1,000, which is $10.
So we went to test at school, and it came. I'm pregnant.
We dogo, nifukuzie ile ng'ombe.
Ambia huyo mwenye ameingia na mtoto.
Nifukuzie ile ng'ombe.
Kuja na mtoto hapa juu.
Njoo na mtoto hapa.
So when I was pregnant, my teacher called me, talked to me, and by the way, that kafia came. How am I going to tell my mother? How am I going to tell my father?
After you are tested?
Yeah, after I'm tested. You know, I did not come at home. I just talked to the boyfriend, and I told my boyfriend that, you know, I'm not going at home. My father will kill me. After that, he gave me transport from Mabera to Nairobi. So I just went to my mother. How Mamdogo?
It's like a small mother.
A small mother to Nairobi. And I explained to her. She welcomed me. She welcomed me, and my baby growed up, and
so that's where you went and you delivered there.
Yeah, I delivered.
How did your father react?
My own story, guys.
You know the traditional, and that's how you left the school.
And that is how I left the school.
Till date.
What my father said, maji yakimwagika, when the water is down, is down.
When the water is poured down, it's completely there.
So I breastfeed my kid like 2 years. My mother told me come back at home. I come. So I was left the kid with my mother. I'm going to the course. So my mother took me to the course, which is a salonist. Yeah.
So whenever now you are now a salonist.
Yeah.
Right now. And now you got now. Let's talk about you are now married.
Okay. It came a time I seated at home when I knew the salon. I sit at home like 10 years. Not 10 years, 6. Let me put it at 6 years. I got a man. He told me that she's ready.
No, first you loved yourself. You loved him.
And I loved myself.
He loved you.
And then it came as, this person, we can stay. He's serious.
He's serious. There was money. There was money. The money flow was there.
Yeah, there was a small flow. Then we get married. We seated like a while. I was then pregnant.
You are done, kaboom.
Yeah.
Then
for this my second born. It's my story with God.
So what's that story? Do you think that you...
I got problems. And the guy got drunk. When she got drunk, he's coming at the house. I can't sleep in the house when he's drunk. I can go just around the grave at my mother's in-law grave. I sit there and sleep outside there with a small baby. Yeah.
Because of liquor.
Because of Pombe.
So did you notify the authorities so that you can get a help, or did you contact your father or the parents so as you can get?
I contact the father. Imagine until the pastor, we talked about it, and the guy said that nimeacha pombe.
You cannot be changing.
Yeah, but changing, no.
No change.
I just decided to come back at home. Yeah.
So
now
you came without notifying anyone, or that's now a divorce direct?
He told me.
Did you have a divorce papers?
How can I come with divorce paper and yet we did not wed?
Oh, you never. Oh, it was come we stay.
Come we stay with the bats were taking us at night, and the bats to bring me at home at.
So the way you went, the way you came back. But now you came back with an additional, no subtraction.
But I think a kid ni baraka.
Yeah, it's a grace from God. It's a blessing.
Children are the blessings from God.
Yeah.
Never say that, where did I give birth to another? No. God knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, what can you tell the girls who might be listening to this kind of a platform, and it's coming one-on-one, hosting Obasa here, and also we have Queen Nancy at my left.
Queen Nyabohanse.
You know, always Queen Nancy, we ever worked with her and to the villa. So I used her. I was used into her. Not used her. I was used into her. Yeah. So that's why the Queen Nancy is coming. So Queen Nyabohanse.
Yes.
What can you tell outside here, the people outside here, the kind of the experience you have got now?
Okay, so I'm not the only one that I have gone with that challenges.
Yeah.
For those who are outside there, this outside man here, watoto wa Adam na Eva.
The kids of Adam and Eve.
Yeah, these kids of Adam and Eve outside here, they are really giving us trouble. So if you are a guy outside there, please don't be tempted with small things. Yeah.
So like you now, it means that you are lured with money.
Eh,
You saw a
not
vehicle
even
and money.
Even love, fake love.
Fake love.
Yeah, not even only money Gintu.
Okay.
Fake love.
Fake love.
You know, by the time I met the girl, he was not drinking.
He was not a drunk guy.
He was not a drunk guy. But he...
Now he got all the services in the house. So he has to come because now I whenever I just sleep at maybe the Ridges, maybe I sleep at talk about anywhere in town. My wife will be called, hey, come and just
Where are you?
Yeah, come and pick me where I am.
Yeah. Come and
no
pick me. Come and pick me. All somebody calls you.
Hey,
Come and pick your husband.
Your husband is
She has-
sleeping somewhere.
And I'm too small for sure for doing that kind of work.
Okay. So there's a problem between now the married ones and also people outside there. Yesterday I hosted one of the ladies. She's called it's D1 and she has already divorced with one of the guy called Sejo.
Yeah.
So she was talking about match, but she has received match from the guy and they had to break up this kind of a relationship because now it is not working. Maybe the guy, or talk about the boyfriend, is doing this because he has somebody else already in the lineup.
There.
In the lineup.
Yeah.
And do you think that was the causative, the next causative thing?
Yeah.
So there's somebody who is fighting you from outside.
Yeah, there's somebody. Even I know there's somebody. Yeah.
But you don't have to get that agriness and go to attack on something like that.
Gintu, let me tell you, God will. Now I'm waiting God's answer. Yeah. God to answer me.
God to answer you.
Yeah.
And God will.
So what's your
answer
plan right now? You are at home now. What's your plan?
My plan. I want to struggle and open at least a small business for this my two daughters. You see, the first one she's in at grade 3, and when I will sit Gintu, where will I move the school fees?
Yeah. So you are looking for, you are a salinist.
Yeah.
So do you have any talk about talk about those things that are using in salon? You know, I'm not a salinist, so I might be a broad lie, something like that.
Let me tell you,
what-
Gintu, I'm passing through a lot. I bought a broad dry when I was in that family.
Yeah.
Everything in the salon. Even I opened up the salon at Mabera. But when I was pregnant, I have already gave birth. She went,
He.
he went and took those things. He went to drink
with
Oh,
with all my...
Jesus.
They make me to cry in this camera.
Jesus. Jesus.
Don't
So
cry.
even
God
I don't
will
want
pay
to
you.
remember those things. That's why I've told you, Gintu, God will answer me.
What will answer? So guys, this is how the girl child is being getting much of the scenarios outside here, and this is what is happening unto the village. And I want to be making sure that I'm rectifying much of them and making sure that we are exposing such kind of the men who are just doing such kind of the things that are not recommendable at the just the zone we are. And talking about now, this is the young people are introduced into love, and now whenever you have one kid, now the guy talked about now I cannot talk. You know, the time you are not having a kid, It was very easy.
Very
easy, eh?
And now we have kids.
The only thing is love and sleep.
Yeah, love and sleep.
Love and sleep. Now you have a kid.
You can
You
tell
have pampers
even your husband.
Uh-huh.
The baby does not have a pampers. Go, you are a woman. Go
Go
and
look
do
for
a pampers and come to.
You know, and you have to be so in terms of cleanliness.
Yeah.
You have to clean the clothes around daily.
Around daily.
Around daily,
You don't
because now you have
a pampers. You don't have a
wipers.
Imagine soap.
Now you are using
So
mattresses.
you just use water, plain water without any soap. Wash the clothes, baby clothes, and keep them there.
Hang them.
Hang them.
To dry. And you know the kids sometimes they diarrhea.
Yeah.
And now you have to wash using
With the brush.
even the
With the
brush. You don't have a brush. There's no detergent.
Outside here,
We suffer.
we suffer.
They suffer it. What about you? How are you right now? And how are you coping up with that one?
For now,
It's at least you have got a little boost.
Yeah.
But previously it was very hard.
Eh.
You subjected yourself to handyman.
I told Ombasa, thank God. Thank God you have get some boosts for baby shopping. Ask me.
So what about you right now? What are you doing right now? Are you now in the salon right now, or you are just at home?
No, I'm getting time. Somebody will call me, come and make my hair a rush, into a rush.
So that's a homework, not
Yeah.
the homework that the student. A home.
work.
A homework.
So you're working home.
Yeah,
Okay, home to home.
home to home.
A flying salonist. Flying with the legs.
Life
Flying
is
with
hard.
Whenever somebody say that, Quenya boss, wherever you are,
Even I will not drink water, I'm telling you. I'll just put my baby.
and you have to carry the baby.
I'll have to carry my baby into.
Jesus. So guys, these are the things that are just outside here, and if somebody can talk about gonna be helping the community to grow, and this is gonna be the platform that's gonna be helping much of the girl child, so as gonna be not exploited outside here, and get the essential things that they need. And whoever can just like her, she's a little bit struggling to make sure that she's recovering from the depression, recovering from the stress that has been there between the man and her, between the baby and her, between the family. And right now, how is the family now? Your family has welcomed you.
My family has welcomed me. They have just told me, wait the answer from God.
Wait for the answer from God.
Yeah, don't rush for this man.
Okay.
This man come here and teach us. Cheat us anyhow they want. Again to now.
And whenever they get what they want,
they leave you.
maybe it was entertainment only.
Hey,
They leave you.
They leave you.
they leave you.
Okay. Okay.
Even
okay,
I
okay.
call somebody to ask, has the kid eaten?
No answer.
No answer.
How the kid is doing?
No answer. So even you right now, that's what you're experiencing?
Yeah. How the kid is.
I thank God.
We have total security behind here.
We thank God Ombasa has opened us. You know, Ombasa, you are the coast and Ginto and Mogesi, by the way.
Yeah.
For we
I was the one
young
who started this platform because there's a day we talked about there are some ladies who are exploited outside here, and we talked it live, and we talk about, okay, why can't I look for one on store as I can show an example. I was the one who came with that platform, and I came with it, and I think right now much of the people will be coming to you because now you are in this platform. You are now people in the world now knows you, and they are watching you. They know what has experienced. Now they will be coming to you, and it's the real fact that even yesterday you saw some people will be coming to ask you what is this and this and this. But the only point I can just say is make sure that if you talked about there's no talking about who is the father. That's the point.
Yeah, even me, I told them. I
Don't encourage it.
Yeah.
Because people now will be asking, you know, I started it for the first time and you talked about...
and let me warn Mayani in this video, if he is going to watch this video, don't mention... I saw he make a video, he was digging the onions. I saw the name of the content title of the content. He was putting my daughter Abigail and my Yugno. So let me tell him, when he's doing a content, he must know the content that
he must come and approach you first.
Yeah,
if you are
exactly.
authorized,
Yeah.
talk about, okay, now Abbas has talked about this is the boyfriend, and or this is the father of this Abigail. And now it's now public. Now
Yeah.
go and publish it.
Yeah, so
Her boyfriend or her husband is your secret.
Or
Yeah.
the baby daddy.
the
Not
baby
the
daddy is
daddy.
my secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am warning him not to repeat.
Not
what-
only him, there are people who are now looking for that content. They want now to trigger it to come. Because that's the fact. There are people now talking about now Abasa is now trending. So we have to make sure that we are putting some things there so as we can get views. You know? Now everyone talk about this, and this, and this. So from this platform, guys, we're
And
talking
that's
about...
that I have 3 children.
people are talking about 3 children,
Yeah.
talk about, people are talking outside here. So wherever you are, guys, it's going to be the end of this platform right now. And thank you very much for you watching. And from my right side here, you can just talk about the last remarks and give the people a very good shout out from yourself.
Okay, what I will
Talk about
talk about is whoever who is watching this
video.
video,
Yeah.
please consider to subscribe and support. For sure, girls here in our village.
Girl child.
We are
Always girl
suffering.
child.
We are suffering for sure.
Yeah.
So, whoever she has a heart or he has a heart, please support us because we are starting a
Platform.
platform.
Yeah. We're gonna be making sure that we are supporting the ladies
Eh.
and a girl child outside here,
Yeah.
and with the essential things like the pads, like
Panties.
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 Do you think there is another thing?
Bra.
The
Bra.
brass.
Even bra.
Yeah.
Oh, even
See,
bra.
like me here.
Me, I have
My own secret.
Huge like something. we have to bear with the circumstance.
It has last.
Oh, it has rusted and it's huge. So we have to consider the size, eh?
Yeah, you have to consider the size.
Okay. Fantastic. So, guys, we got the points. And back to you right now and give yourself a shout out.
Wherever is watching this video, please go to Queen Nyabuhanse YouTube channel. Please give a sweet comment down there, like and share. And if you want to support us and what Gintu has come
Up with.
yeah.
please
look at Gintu. Gintu's what?
Gintu. Yeah,
It's
now YouTube has recommended my name.
Look at Gintu.
Just type
and
Gintu.
Just tell Gintu whatever he will bring to us, and Gintu will deliver the answers to us.
Fantastic.
If, and on my YouTube channel up there, also there is my number. If you want to, it's my WhatsApp number.
Yeah.
If you want to reach me kindly, please do so.
Fantastic.
Even me, I have a number.
Be
In your
blessed.
description.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, guys, it's an end, and I really appreciate about your time, and I really appreciate about you coming, so as you can just share these thoughts. And I think the people are just listening to this kind of a platform. It has been so successful. Thank you very much for everyone. Keep it locked, keep it coming. This is the end. Keep it watching. The end. Fantastic.